We dig into the numbers. DUI arrests are down in a big way, but why that is remains unclear. Good evening. I'm Paul Butler.
And I'm Steve Hammond. Welcome to WBOC News at 6. In Delaware, 943. That's how many fewer DUI arrests there have been this year compared to 2 years ago. The question is, what has led to that drop? Our Sussex County Bureau Chief, Evan Koslof, joining us on Coastal Highway in Lewis to try and answer that question. And Evan, it sounds like these numbers might be a little misleading.
Yeah, you hear about a decrease of about 1,000 arrests, and naturally you assume that fewer people are driving drunk on these roads, but there is a contradiction. Rather, accidents have actually increased this summer compared to last summer, and the Office of Highway Safety says that this could be a matter of enforcement.
You guessed it, it's more cars. And up and down the state, numbers would suggest that less of these drivers are drinking before getting behind the wheel. And just take a look at the data to back it up. In 2012, there were 4,044 DUI arrests in Delaware. Now the number is 3,101. That's a drop of nearly 1,000.
It's great to see less DUIs.
Allison Kirk from the Office of Highway Safety says these are good numbers that indicate that enforcement is working.
We like to say our message and our enforcement out there is getting into the public. They're hearing it, they're understanding, they're becoming more responsible drinkers.
But there is another side to those DUI numbers, namely its enforcement. Last year, between July and December, the Office of Highway Safety had 30 checkpoints for DUIs. This year, so far, there's only been 9. Driver Bob Day says this is a problem. He wants to see a bigger focus on DUI enforcement.
People have lost focus on how dangerous it is to drink and drive. And if they had more stops, I feel that people would be more conscious of the perils of doing that.
But Kirk says it's all about tough choices over where their overtime for extra enforcement goes. The office focused more on speed this year and reminded me that those accidents prompted by speeding went down.
We look at data for everything. Data for crashes, injuries, counties, what's causing them, and that dictates how we use our money. Speed-related data was showing an increase over the couple of years, so that's why we started to change our focus on speed this year.
It's a numbers game all about keeping these roads safe in Delaware.
By the way, earlier this summer, the state passed a new bill that creates more strict penalties for those that are repeat offenders. Kirk says that this could also be a factor in why the arrests went down here in Delaware. In Sussex County, this is Evan Koslof for WBOC News in Lewis.